So
No,
I
how?
need you, we're going to
Because I
end
have
your
questions
hearing,
for the judge?
Mr. Richard.
What are you trying to call it? Incompetent? Is that what you're trying to say I am?
Yes.
I don't understand. What am I meeting with a doctor for? Is there somebody willing to go on the stand and say that I actually committed a crime?
Well,
Who has a claim against me? Like that's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to settle the matter. I'm not arguing the facts.
All right, folks, buckle up, because this one's rough. We've got another sovereign citizen stepping into court, and trust me, you're going to feel your brain cells screaming by the end of it. Meet Mr. Richard. Now, he's in trouble for, get this, driving while his license was suspended and ignoring an ignition interlock device requirement. Pretty cut and dry, right? Well, not if you ask him. The judge starts off calm, professional, explaining that doctors need to evaluate him to see if he's competent to stand trial. Basic procedure. But Richard? Oh, he's not having it.
Mr. Richard, are you able to activate your camera?
I can, but I'm moving stuff around at the same time.
Okay, well, we can talk.
Multitask.
Well, let's just go ahead. I don't know if you were listening in when we were talking about your case. As you know, we've been waiting for the doctors to talk with you to see whether or not you're able to go forward on this matter. And there is now a date set for your interview.
I don't understand. What am I meeting with a doctor for?
They need to ascertain whether you can understand the nature of the charges and whether you're able to assist your attorneys. It's a two-prong test. So that's what we've been waiting for.
I understand the nature. I'm trying to figure out the cause. You guys never tell me.
Figure out what?
I understand the nature of this case. I'm trying to figure out the cause of this case. Like, what are we here for?
Well, you've been charged with the criminal offense of driving while your license is suspended in the 3rd degree and operating a vehicle without the required ignition interlock device. Those are the charges.
I've never had a license for you to suspend.
So, sir, please stop talking about the facts of the case. This is your attorney.
Who?
This is Sean Parent, one of your attorneys, so please don't talk about the facts of the case.
Well, I'm not denying any of the facts. I'm just letting you know I'm letting you know what I understand is what I'm saying. She asked me if I understand, and I'm trying to answer the question. I'm letting her know what I understand, and I'm trying to figure out what's making me. What are you trying to call it? Incompetent? Is that what you're trying to say I am?
Yes, there's legal competency, and it's two prongs, whether you can understand the nature of the charges and whether you're able to assist. So right now, there's a question about whether you are able to proceed, and that's why we're having the doctors talk to you. That's
Why can't I
current status.
why can't I just ask the judge? Like, what?
Well, I am the judge, and I need those doctors to give me their opinion when they review your records and speak to you. And then we'll get a report back. So right now, you're finally being interviewed.
That, so I'm trying to get the answers from you. Like I'm in here talking to you.
And I'm telling you that you need to speak to these doctors on April 24th at 9 a.m.
And why do I need to talk to a doctor? I'm still not understanding. Like I'm trying to figure out why are we really here?
Interrupts, demanding, what am I meeting with a doctor for? Who's accusing me of a crime? Who's got a claim against me? Classic sovereign citizen playbook. They all act like the court can't move forward unless some magical injured party shows up waving their finger. It's the same tired script every time. The judge patiently explains. Competency is a two-part test. Do you understand the charges, and can you help your lawyer defend you? That's it. That's the whole reason for the doctor. But Richard refuses to process it. He insists he understands the nature, but not the cause. He keeps pushing, like if he rephrases it enough times, the judge will suddenly declare, him free to go. Then comes the kicker. He denies ever having a license to begin with. The judge tries to steer him away.
Because you're charged with the crime, and I need to make sure that you are legally competent to proceed in this matter.
What is the name of the crime?
I told you it's driving while license suspended, 3rd degree, and operating a vehicle without an ignition interlock device.
Is there any injured parties? Is there somebody willing to go on the stand and say that I actually committed a crime? Who has a claim against me? Like that's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to settle the matter. I'm not arguing the facts.
Mhm.
I'm just trying to take care of this and give
And
you
we
guys what you
cannot
want to give me.
proceed while your ability to understand the nature of the charges and to assist your attorney is at issue. We cannot
We're
proceed.
we're
So
wasting
we're
time
in this
because I could
status,
just ask you. That's what I'm
and I'm
saying.
telling you right now. So the next hearing will be hopefully with a report in hand. You will have had your interview on April 24th at 9 a.m. Mr. Parent, you know where he would be going for that?
I'm not sure if it's going to be at the Shoreline Courthouse or down at our office in Kent, or possibly at the courthouse in Kent. Kind of depends on where he lives.
You have good contact with Mr. Richard?
Yeah, we have a good phone number for him.
Okay.
So we will be able to keep in touch with him.
Okay, so Mr. Richard, they're going to meet with you on the 24th. And
How?
would it take about a week or two, Mr. Parent?
Are
Do you
they
think
gonna
you can report
come
back?
meet somewhere or something? Like what are they about to do?
Let's have him return on May 6th.
Well, like I said, you don't have my consent.
Actually, May
to send
1.
me to
Let's
a
do May
doctor.
1.
So I don't know why you think I have to go see a doctor when I could just ask you all the questions that's stopping us from going forward. I told you I'm trying to settle the matter. I don't know what's going on.
Right. We keep trying to explain that to you, Mr. Richard. The reason is you're going to have to talk to these doctors and we'll get some additional information.
All right,
So
cool.
your
Okay,
next
well,
hearing will be
has there
on
been
May 1st.
has there been a guilty plea that has been put into record?
No, we can't do that because we have to determine whether or not you're able to proceed in this case.
So there is no plea that's been put in filed,
There's a plea of not guilty that's been entered.
and who put that in?
You had a first appearance and you are unable to plead guilty. So a not guilty plea has been entered on your behalf and we are waiting to have the doctors talk to you. And
How
this has
can
been going
somebody-
on for quite some time, Mr. Richard.
How can somebody put a plea in for me? That makes no sense. Doesn't the attorney have to do what I ask them to do, or they're acting in dishonor if
Well,
they don't do what I tell them to do?
All of this confusion that's going on right now is many examples of why we need this evaluation to take place. So
No,
I
how?
need you, we're going to
Because I
end
have
your
questions
hearing,
for the judge?
Mr. Richard.
Me from arguing the facts, but he just won't stop. He circles right back, asking again, "So you're calling me incompetent? That's what you're saying?" Yes, Richard. That's exactly what the judge is, saying dot. And honestly, watching this unfold, it's hard to disagree. This isn't just stubbornness. It's like he's orbiting another planet entirely. The judge keeps repeating herself, patiently explaining why he needs the exam. But Richard just wants answers the court can't give him, and the more he presses, the clearer it becomes. He's not capable of handling this trial alone. What makes it almost painful to watch is how calm the judge remains. If it were me, I'd be tempted to cut him off after the fifth, "Who's accusing me?" But she doesn't. She lays out the date of his doctor's interview, sets the next hearing, and wraps it up. And the whole time, Richard's sitting there, insisting he could just settle the matter.
I have questions for the judge, and you're just saying that I'm incompetent. Like, why can't I get the answers from you? Do you not know your own laws?
I cannot go forward until I get a report from the doctors.
And why is there a doctor that needs to be involved in this? This is what do you say, a traffic matter?
Okay, I'm going to conclude this hearing. I believe that we need a report from the doctors based upon your answers, and this has been going on for
I just
quite some
told you, like,
time.
I'm not denying any of the facts. So why do we need to see a doctor? Can I just pay for can I just settle the fines that you have in
there's
this case?
a
Can I
criminal
just do that
charge
and
with
get this over
jail.
with? Huh?
All right, so
What'd you say?
it's a criminal charge with jail. It's not just paying a fine, Mr. Richard. So we are going to set this over. May 1st will be the next date you come back to court. And I will
Well,
ask that you follow through and attend that evaluation on April 24th.
you just
And
told me
that
this was
Mr.
criminals,
Parent
right?
is going to make sure you know where you need to go.
But you just told me this was criminal, right? So why can't I just settle the fines?
Because criminal is not about fines, it's about jail time as well. So.
And why does somebody get jail time for something that they never had? I've never had a driver's license.
Mhm. Okay, so we are done with your case today, Mr. Richard. Thank you. We'll get that date out to you.
Well, you don't have my consent, so like I said, I don't know what you think I'm.
All right.
What if they'd let him? Folks, you can't settle criminal charges like you're paying off a parking ticket. That's not how this works. But try telling that to a sovereign citizen, and believe me, this hearing isn't the end. Oh no, it gets even worse. So, Richard's hearing wraps up, but the circus doesn't stop there. Next up, we jump states, down to Florida, and this one is pure chaos. This defendant strolls in already locked and loaded with sovereign citizen lingo. Right off the bat, he's declaring, I stand on my 2 feet. I'm in my proper person. I am sovereign. I am man. The flesh lives. The blood flows. You can almost hear the
Mr. Chris, the allegation is that on or about March 29th, you assaulted Michael Kurth in Three Rivers. It's a misdemeanor punishable by up to 93 days in jail and a fine of up to $500. How do you plead to that charge?
Before I plea, I'd like to have it put on the record that they're, for the alleged actions, they're trying to charge me twice. They're trying to charge me with an assault and battery as well as violating a restraining order for the same actions.
Well, they can do that.
Why?
It's 2 different things.
But it's the same action. Isn't that double jeopardy?
No. Let's say you have a trespass order and you're not supposed to trespass on a piece of property, and you enter into the property and punch somebody. Well, they can charge you with trespassing and the assault. So I'm assuming you wish to plead not guilty to?
But that's violating 2 different laws. I supposedly violated with the same action. It wasn't 2 different things. They're trying to charge me with the same action for 2 different cases. That's not, I mean.
All right, well, if you want a lawyer, I'll get you one.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't, I didn't do anything anyways, but from what they said, that from the affidavit that they gave me, the action.
Who has the which judge has the restraining order?
Patterson. I have not arraignment. I mean, I guess it'd be a preliminary exam conference tomorrow morning with him. Because they're saying I violated the restraining order by assaulting him.
Okay, well, all right, we'll sort that out. Set attorney pretrial for July 12th, 2024. Mr. Chris owes $1,175 worth of unpaid fines and costs. He has a controlled substance case from 2021 where he owes $175. He has a defective equipment case where he owes $125. He has a previous assault and battery, 221627, where he owes $275. He has disturbing the peace where he got the minimum fine of $125. He hasn't paid that. 222147. And he has a felony resisting and obstructing reduced to a misdemeanor attempted resisting and obstructing. He owes $475 and he hasn't paid anything on that. So why don't you please take Mr. Christ into custody?
Can we please talk about this?
Yeah, you go back into jail and
I have my vehicle outside and stuff though.
Yeah, okay, you go back here and I'll talk to you in a little bit.
Today?
Yeah, right now. You're going into lockup.
No, are you gonna talk to me today?
Yeah. You keep getting charged with assault crimes and then you don't pay any of the fine. I'll talk to you in a little bit.
Okay.
YouTube guru who sold him that nonsense script, whispering in his ear, and he's not done. He challenges the court's jurisdiction, demands the case be dismissed unless the judge can prove it, and then threatens to sue everyone involved, the officer, the prosecutor, and yes, even the judge. You can imagine the eye rolls happening in that courtroom. Now, here's where the judge does something brilliant. Instead of letting him ramble unchecked, she cuts him off with calm authority. That would be denied, along with the officer and sanctions you claim you're filing. No need to add me to your list. It's short, sharp, and it slices through all his posturing like a knife dot. But does that stop him? Of course not. He tries the same tired tactic, claiming he's a living man, not a corporate entity. He even tosses in a line about contracts, saying he doesn't choose to do business with the state. Folks, this isn't Walmart. You don't get to opt out of the law like you're returning a broken toaster. The judge, though, stays cool. She denies his nonsense motions one after another and makes it clear this case is moving forward whether he likes it or not. And you can see it written all over his face. The realization that his so-called magic words don't actually make him untouchable, and that right there is the heart of it. Sovereign citizens think they've cracked some secret legal code, when in reality all they're doing is digging themselves deeper. The system doesn't bend for theatrics. It moves on. And the judge? She's not intimidated, not impressed, and absolutely not putting up with it. But here's the thing. These two cases show us the same painful truth. Whether it's Richard in Michigan refusing a doctor's exam or this guy in Florida threatening to sue the judge, it always ends the same way. Wasted time, frustrated courts, and defendants who leave in worse shape than they started. And if you thought this was wild, just wait until you see what happens when one of these sovereign citizens pushes too far, because eventually that patience runs out. And when it does, the hammer comes down hard.